Celia has always been pretty civic-minded, and I think she gets that from some pretty fantastic modeling at home. She doesn't talk about that. She doesn't boast about, how athletic she is or how artistic she is, or, that she scored a winning goal or saved a goal in soccer, which she loves.
She has sort of like a quiet, gentle spirit about her, but then you get her on the field and she just like has this engine and a drive.
She was the kid that my daughter befriended on the school bus because she was the one who was just kind and open.
She's bright, she's funny, she's sensitive, she's a little quiet.
She's very perceptive and she pays close attention, and sometimes when she's quiet you can forget that that's happening, but she knows exactly what's going on.
This self-awareness, I think, is what really made Celia interested in hunger in Vermont, is that she noticed this problem.
Westford is a town in northern Vermont. We have no stoplights, no store, no gas station, no restaurants.
You know everyone around you, you understand people's ups and downs, and there's a real closeness here. But we certainly have some hungry folks, and it's important for people to remember that these problems are often invisible.
32% of all Vermonters can't afford enough food. In the winter months especially, we'll have lines of people lining outside the church waiting for the doors to open.
It's a huge challenge. We are launching an effort here to try to make sure that Vermont ends homelessness by 2020. Organizations like Spectrum are absolutely critical.
Homelessness is absolutely an issue here in Vermont for all ages. And for the young people that we're serving, sometimes they're not getting along with their parents, sometimes they've gotten kicked out of their homes.
We have drop-in center where they can come in every day and get a free hot lunch, free hot dinner, warm clothing, use our computers to look for work, do their laundry, take a shower. So we figured out about 5 years ago, we had better figure out a way to raise money privately, or else we're gonna be closing things down. And we slept outside. It was 25 degrees, it snowed a little bit, nobody slept, it was perfect. So that it gives you a little taste of what it must be like to be a homeless young person. Like the safety, the lights, the noise, and the cold, and to think, wow, I'm gonna get up the next day and go to school, or I'm gonna work.
Celia, she saw it on TV or became aware that this sleep out was happening.
She wanted to go to what I've always wanted to go to too, which is the sleep out that many do to help raise money to end homelessness. She couldn't because she was too young. She was 11 years old. They don't let 11-year-olds go. So what did she do? Good old Vermont ingenuity. She did it in her backyard. She raised the money there.
So the second year, when Celia wanted to do it again, this time a bunch of her friends said, I want to do it too.
So we were in our town common and it was March, so there was like a foot of snow on the ground, and we had tents and we have a little gazebo, so we were just all set up in there.
The kids really did have an awareness of the fact that they were going through this experience to try to learn about what other people go through.
I mean, this thing just took off all over.
And it was like this competition between groups of kids from other schools to see who could raise the most money, who could get the most people to participate.
Celia did this all by herself in her backyard and raised $1,200. And this last year we had 380 young adults and teenagers sleeping out across the state, and they raised $45,000. So it's pretty amazing to see what she was able to inspire.
And it started because one 9-year-old kid had the initiative and the compassion. People say to me, you started a movement. I'm like, no, I didn't. Celia started a movement.
Initially, it must have sounded like, oh, well, this is crazy. Some kid wants to sleep out with us. Now you realize years down the line, wow, that was a really good idea.
I had very young kids at the time, and the idea of talking to them about teenagers and young adults being homeless seemed like a scary proposition to me.
Good conversation can lead to really good results, and that our kids are capable of handling the realities of the world and turning them to good.
But this is a solvable problem. If everybody decided for just a week that they were going to make the effort that Celia Andrews made, we would end homelessness in Vermont.
At a young age, in an introspective, really quiet kind of way, you can make a difference.
If you find someone in your community that's passionate about what you do, and they're willing to put themselves out there, take good notes, because sometimes the good ideas come from an unexpected place.
Celia, I'm guessing that your face is probably really red right now, and it should be with pride.
I am so grateful to you for starting the Student Sleep Out. I admire you so much.
Celia, I'm proud of you every single day.
I just want to say how proud I am of you, how much I love you.
You are the example for the rest of us of how you can take action and make a difference for people that desperately need you. So I just got to say thank you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to be your governor.